That spoon is stuck in there. Put a little water in there. Like rock hard. I'm gonna get my heat gun. Heat gun it is. Probably the easiest way to melt this. Let me get my heat gun. This Harbor Freight heat gun's pretty good. You see that spoon stuck in there. I put a little bit of water in there, but it's stuck, frozen solid. Frozen solid. See how hot that spoon got. Still cold. It's frozen solid, man. It's frozen in there. Freaking frozen. Holy crap. It's solid frozen. It's like rock hard. I need my gold concentrates. They're frozen. Give me my gold. It's frozen. Heat it up, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to get the torch out in a minute. I need my gold. Let's see how hot we get this spoon. It'll get red hot. This is a heat gun right here. You know how hot it gets? Like 1,500 degrees. Or no, 2,000 degrees. Oh yeah, I see some stuff melting. Cool. Falling down. Let's see if we can melt this so we can get the gold out of here. It's frozen solid. What's up? I'm fine. Just trying to get my gold out of here. It's freaking frozen. The spoon is like frozen in there. Let's see if it's, how hot it is now. Yeah, it's getting warm now. Let's see if I can get it out of here. Oh, it's still frozen in there. It's still frozen in the freaking bucket. Trying to get my concentrates out of here. They're frozen solid. The spoon is in there. Oh, yeah, I got it. Sweet. All right, look, this is solid frozen. Look at it, got the spoon shape. It's solid frozen. There we go. Frozen pay dirt. Frozen pay dirt really sucks. Cool, we can get some out of here now. I'm gonna heat it up some more though. It's pretty freaking cold. See if we can get down to the bottom here. That's where the good stuff is, down at the bottom. What up, everybody? What up? I'm trying to melt this stupid pay dirt. It's frozen solid. It's been out 11 degrees. It's like 11 degrees outside. I just got this pay dirt bucket. All my good gold's down at the bottom. It's like frozen as hell. Oh, there we go. Getting somewhere. I'm trying to get my pay dirt out of here. I didn't mean to leave it outside, but it freaking froze to a solid brick. I'm just trying to heat it up. And we got some pond, or not pond, but those blue rocks are like from my aquarium. I didn't have nowhere to put them, so I chucked them into this bucket. But this is all pay dirt, really, besides some pond rocks. Or not pond, my aquarium, my old aquarium, but look how hard this stuff is. Frozen solid. It's out 11 degrees. What? Look how freaking solid frozen this crap is. This is just pure sand and pay dirt, but it's frozen. Just try and heat it up a little bit so I can get the good stuff. I'm down at the bottom. We're gonna pan the rest of this stuff out. I'm gonna heat it up a little bit more, and then we'll try to get the good stuff out. What you guys doing tonight? You guys freezing? I'm sure you're freezing. Let me see when this heat gun gets up to like 2,500 degrees. I don't have to worry about breathing or anything. I don't have to worry about like fumes or nothing, just electricity. Look at that. Ooh, that's hot. Look how hot that's pure electricity. Don't have to worry about no fumes or nothing. Trying to thaw out my pay dirt here. All the good stuff's gonna be down at the bottom. Let's see where we're at now. Man, that water's not even hot. It's still cold because most of the stuff is frozen. Still getting clumps, like big old clumps of crap. That water's still cold. It's like a solid brick of ice. About to pan some of this stuff out. Oh man, water's getting real cold now. We'll heat it up a little bit more and then we'll start panning. I'm just in my garage and it's cold as hell outside and I can't make a lot of noise. I got neighbors and stuff. And got a really small area to work with right now. So I've been finding a lot of gold in my garage. And it's winter, so too cold to go panning and dredging right now. Might as well clean the rest of it. Found a bunch of garnets too. Garnets, all kinds of gemstones. Oh my gosh, this bucket's heavy. This bucket's really heavy, and there's only like a gallon in here. Hopefully there's an ounce of gold at the bottom. There. That should be good enough. Still halfway frozen, but at least I can get down to the bottom. That's the most important part. Yeah, man, I can't be waking people up right now. Let's see, let's screen some of this stuff. See if there's any nuggets in here. We use some 30 mesh. I think this is 30 or 50. Probably 50. Start with 50. Okay, we're gonna do this. I got a bunch of lead in there already. Let's see what we got. Oh man, still frozen down at the bottom. What the hell? This is crazy, man. Frozen. Holy crap, I'm still gonna have to frickin' heat this thing up. You may not get all the way to the bottom. It's like ice. It's just so cold outside. Normally I do this stuff outside when I'm in my garage. I'm gonna have to probably go get some water inside. Man, I got time for boiling water and all that crap. Alright, this is good enough. Let's see what we got. Let's screen this stuff out real quick. I'm not planning on being on here very long. I just try to show you guys some raw gold from my leftovers from last year. Thanks. It's a lot warmer in here. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, might be able to go in there. Let's go in here. It's warmer. It's freaking freezing out there. We'll go tub it. There we go. Yeah, bathtub. Garnets. Find a lot of garnet out here. Those blue ones are river rocks. Don't worry about those. I mean, how you call them? Aquarium rocks. Some mica. Fool's gold right here. Here's some fool's gold for you. Show you some fool's gold. Here's some fool's gold for you. Pyrite, mica. A lot of that stuff out here. Let's see. Alright, there's some blonde sand. Okay, we'll go out back to the garage and pan this out. This ain't easy to do one-handed. Or whatever, camera one hand, pan another. Oh yeah, I found another pan earlier. I had a bunch of garnets and there's some gold in that other pan too. I got gold pans everywhere. There it is. Look at this one. I just found this one from a couple years ago, I think. Look at all the lead garnets in here. That's from a couple years ago, I think. There's some gold in here though. We can pan that out too. But it's a small pan. Look at all the lead in there. There's some gold in there too. We'll go through that one too. All right, let's pan this one. At least I can put you on a tripod in here. There. What's up, everybody? Sorry I can't read messages. I'm like all over the place. See if I can read some. How does that smell? How does wet smell? Boil some water. Yeah, I don't want to deal with all that right now. Wait till summer. Just really, really cold. I might as well just clean it up. We're all millionaires. We just got to get it out of the ground. Yeah, pretty much. I know where there's $1 million worth of gold, but I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm going to go get it. I figure the stuff I found is about $450 an hour. If you got a backhoe, $450 an hour. Well, I take that back. Might be more than that, actually. Might be $450 a scoop. Anyways, let's see what's in here. Okay, this right here is only, how many scoops? I put like, let's say 7 or 8 spoonfuls. Let's see what's in here. 7, 8 spoonfuls, which is not very much at all, and we screened it, so let's see what we got. Let's get rid of this blonde crap. Blonde sand is worthless. Nobody wants blonde sand. Well, blonde sand is okay. It's not worth anything, but, well, you can put it in your kitty's, what's it called? You could put it in their little sandboxes and stuff. Or you can sell it at Lowe's or Home Depot. Oh yeah, that's that garnet I threw in there earlier. That's from that other pan. That's a garnet from a lot of garnets out here. Tons of them, actually. Like thousands of them. They're real dark, real dark red to black. We'll throw that over there. We don't need that. I find thousands of those. I don't need that. Sorry, I can't read your message. No, it's not a rock. It's a garnet. There's a difference between... Garnet is actually a mineral... Wait. What do they call garnet? Is it a mineral or gemstone. I don't remember. It's one of the two. Or it might be both. That kind of stuff is freaking crazy. All right, we're getting into black sand now. That's good. I'm always sniffing, man. I'm always sniffling. I got the worst allergies on the planet. Everyone thinks I do coke or something. I don't do coke. I just got the worst allergies ever. Especially in my garage. I don't know what it is in my garage, but I don't sniffle as much in the summer. But winter, it's real bad. I definitely don't snort anything. If that's what you're getting to. Alright, we're getting the super black sand now. Hopefully there's some gold in here. Most of it will be hiding under that black sand. This is only, what, 5 scoops? Wait, 7? 7 spoonfuls. I guess we can cheat and see what we got. Then we'll have to pan out the rest of this stupid black sand. There's still a lot of black sand in here. Let's see. We'll cheat a little bit. See if there's any gold in that scoop. I see a few pieces up there at the top. Small. Really don't know how that light gets through. It's crazy. Yeah, we're getting into some gold now. I still got a long ways to go. There's a crap load of black sand out here. Crap load of black sand. Yeah, there's gold. You can see all that up there is little gold pieces. There's some lead. There's still lots of gold in here. It's all up underneath that lead. Or black sand. You still see it back in here. There. There, 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 there. There, there, there. I still gotta pan out all this crap. There's still too much sand in here. Let's get rid of some more black sand. Stuff is super gnarly, man. Super thick, super thick. Let me see if I can get rid of it with these. I'm gonna use the little grits now. These little ripples. I was using the big riffles over here. I'm gonna switch over here, try to get rid of some of this sand. Hopefully leave some of this small gold behind. If not, I can get it later with my blue bowl or some other contraption. Like, I really need a Miller table or something like that. There's just way too much black sand out here. It's been mined quite a bit out here. Plus, there's just a lot of black sand in general. A lot of iron out here. There's a bunch of iron plants out here, like lots of them. Several iron plants out here, and lime plants. A lot of red rock out here. Freaking, look at all that black sand. Still got all that crap to go. Freaking black sand for days. I'll read your guys' messages in a minute. I just want to try to pan this out kind of fast without losing a whole bunch. I tap it. This is what I do. I cock my pan at this angle. I tap back here like this. Try to get the gold to come back this way. Try to get the light material go out the other way. Shake it real violently. Get the gold to sink, because this stuff is so dense. The gold will sit on top. You'll pan it right out. I could show you how to pan gold right out. Then we got lead in there too, which I've already screened it, but if I screen it down too much, there's a lot of gold to lead size. They're lead fragments, they're not like solid pieces of lead. All right, let's see. Man, there's still a crap load of black sand here. The swooshing ain't worth the flip. I don't like the swooshing. At least not with this sand. I just shake it. Shake and tap, shake and tap. See what's in here. Not a hole. Yeah, it's all back here. It's crazy. I think the lead is dragging it over there. Man, I wish lead was magnetic, but it's not. Anyways, that's a bunch of gold up in there. There's still a bunch of gold back here. I still got to get rid of all this black sand. Takes for frickin' ever, man. Panning anyways. You can see all the gold in that sand still. It's not bad for 7 little tablespoons though. I still got all that back there. I still got to get all that black sand. I might have to just run my damn blue bowl and just like sit there for like 2 weeks. Anybody got any better suggestions? Let's see, I'll read the messages now. Let's see, look at it. There's lots of gold in here. It's still all over the place. That's only 7 tablespoons. Still caught in the riffles up there. There's still some back here. See, it's literally on top of the black sand. This black sand's super dense. More gold back here. There. It's all over. This stuff is like the hardest stuff I've ever panned. Let me see if I read your guys' messages. I'll go way back. See what kind of messages we got here. I think I got that far. Yeah, I've seen that. Proceeding to make lots of noise. And wake his next door's people up. Wait till summer. Boil some water. I've seen that one. What's up, Mike? What part of the world am I in? I'm in America, in Alabama. Hell yeah, we'll pan in the bathtub. Pyrite is good for something. Yeah, I got lots of pyrite. Pyrite's pretty cool, actually. Don't tell a soul. Thank you. You sniffing gold. That's funny. 2 scoops of raisins. That's funny. I like this crowd tonight. They're not negative. I've had some negative people say, oh, it's fake gold and all that stuff. There's some mercury in there. Man, I don't want nothing to do with mercury. I've heard about it. I do have star garnet, Johnny. I have some star garnets. They're super badass. I've cut a lot of garnet too. I have a cabin machine to cut gemstones too. Bad coke. That's funny. Yeah, it's real bad coke because I don't do coke, so it's really bad. Let's see what else. Why don't you start with black sand? Not sure. Not no Coke Zero, bro. You guys are funny, man. You guys crack me up. If I was on Coke, I'd be off the walls, dude. Let's see, he said only big league. Oh, that's funny. Only big league boys got the powder and the brick of gold. That's funny. What is CA? I'm not really sure what that is. Why is it not better to have with a small hole? Oh, I got screens up the ass with all different size holes. You can screen it down to whatever you want to. I just screened that down 50 mesh, but I got 100 mesh. I mean, I got 100 mesh screens, but like this screen right here, this is 100 mesh. We could go there. Get rid of all this lead. Look, there's some lead. There's probably some gold ore right here. Got lots of gold ore I need to crush. Let's see if there's any gold in there. Probably. That's probably a piece of gold right in there. I got a ton of this stuff. I need to get a rock crusher. I save all my gold ore that I would get with my dredge or quartz or whatever. Could have gold in it. This 100 mesh though, I think, but I could screen it all down. It just takes forever. I like finding the chunky stuff though too. I got some real nice chunky ones. I got some nuggets somewhere. I think I got some in there. Just for fun on this live stream though, I like to not screen it down too much just in case we find some pickers or nuggets or whatever. Or pickers at least. I'll screen it down to like 30, 40, or wait, 50 mesh for live screens. Oh, hey, Olivia, how are you doing? Thank you. Appreciate your support. Appreciate everyone leaves comments. It helps with my algorithm or whatever the hell you want to call that crap. Or, yeah, appreciate leaving comments. It helps. I'm definitely not at the river right now. It's going to be 14 degrees in the morning. Any crazy gold stories? Yeah, man. I went to this one creek and I never been there before. I took my 2.5-inch dredge there. I dropped it in the water. I found one boulder. It wasn't even knee deep. I stuck my 2.5-inch dredge in there. I dredged for like 30 minutes. I cleaned it out. It was the best cleanup I ever had. I had a 0.5 nugget, 0.3 nugget, 0.2 nugget, a bunch of nuggets, like pickers, and like a whole bunch of fines. I was like, holy crap, this is insane. That was like my best day ever. Best day ever. I was like, holy crap. How is that even possible? It was awesome, man. I haven't had a day like that since. And I took my 2.5, my little bitty one. I have a 4-inch somewhere. It's in my garage. But my little 2.5, that thing don't do nothing compared to that 4-inch. That would be my best one, gold story so far. Let me see. We need to get some more of this black sand out of here. We'll take some more scoops. See if we can freaking find some more. I'm not real worried about losing this stuff right now. Let's see if I can pan this out real fast. I'm really getting tired of this black sand, lead, or whatever. I could always, this is my other pan. I can always go back and look what I missed. Not a big deal. And I gotta go back to that spot. I haven't been back to that spot in like a couple years, I don't think. There's so many places to go out here. Man, look at all the freaking lead. Holy crap. I've already screened out a ton of lead. Look at all the damn lead in there. Anybody need bullets or fishing lures? Look at all that lead. And I screened it. Jeez, that's freaking ridiculous, man. What the hell? It's like this freaking lead grows. Like it grows or something. It's like a pain in the ass to freaking pan with, too. It just drags your gold down to the bottom. Anyways, there's a bunch up in there. It's not bad for 7 little tablespoons. There's still a crap load of gold in here. It's all back in here. The lead drags it down. This stuff is really hard to pan, I'm telling you guys. You guys have no clue how hard this stuff is to pan with all this lead. And I screened it a bunch. There's lead, freaking gold down here. I'll try to tap it up there. Get back, stupid lead. Dude, gonna make a smiley face. Without the lead taking over. Not quite, but I'll get my snuffer bottle, snuff it out. We'll keep digging. See what we got in that bucket. Man, I need something. I need a freaking cleanup sluice. I mean, I have my other sluice, but I need like a Miller table or something to get rid of this damn lead. I've never seen so much lead in other people's pans. I don't know about you guys. If anybody's seen a crap load of lead on another channel, let me know. But nothing like this. I could start a fishing lure shop or a bullet making factory. Yeah, there's lots of gold in Alabama. People aren't looking for it. There's definitely... Olivia's right. You can believe what Olivia says. Put them in a bag with a sledgehammer? What you talking about? Melt all of it? Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. I don't have a furnace, though. I don't have any of the firing equipment yet to melt stuff. I mean, I got a melting pot for making lures and lead fishing lures and stuff like that. Because lead melts at real low temperatures. You can melt lead at really low temperatures. I make fishing lures all the time. I got a lead pot around here somewhere. I could show it to you. Let's see, I'll show you. I make all kinds of fishing lures. Like these spinner baits. I make these right here. There's a chatterbait. I made that. Pour the lead. Spinner baits. I make spinner baits. I made those. That's lead. I used to fish professionally. I fish bass tournaments professionally. Let's see, where's my lead pot? Lead pot should be right over here. Where is it? Lead pouring pot. Where did it go? Man, I got stuff everywhere. Should be right in here. What the hell? I don't see it. Oh well. It's around here somewhere. But I pour all these things, like this one. I made this chatterbait looking thing. That's lead. You can see all my molds. Those are crawfish molds, frog molds, all lure molds. I got fish and stuff everywhere. I don't know where the hell my damn... Oh. here's the molds right here. Here's a horse head mold. You just pour lead in there. Jig head mold. You smash it together. Pour lead in there. I got lures everywhere. Anyways, I don't know where my lead pot is. Oh, there it is. Is that it? No, that's for melted plastic lures, but it's basically the same one. Same concept. Oh, wait, there it is. There's my lead mold. This one right here. You pour lead in here. And comes out down here. You make lures, bullets, whatever. Crank this sucker up. Put the lead in there and melt it. Here's a little lever right there. But yeah, I can make anything out of lead. I got all the free lead I want. That's for sure. I found a musket ball too last time. I don't know if you guys saw that. Did you guys see the musket ball I found? I got a bunch of them. I got some real round ones. I don't know what this one hit. It must have hit a tree or a person. But this one of those old musket balls. Civil War. Not sure. I got some really nice round ones. This one's jacked up. I find them in my dredge all the time. I gotta find my real nice round ones. They're around here somewhere. One of these days I'll clean up my garage and I can find the rest of them. But they're real nice round musket balls. Is that what they call them? Musket balls? Black powder, you know, the old 1800s, 1800 musket balls. I think that's what they're called. I got like a bunch of those. I find them dredging, man. It's like a lead farm out here. Seriously, I find bullets like you wouldn't even believe. Like, look at this lead. Look at all this freaking lead, man. This is one screening. Look at all this scrap. This is all lead in here besides those aquarium rocks. Might be some gold in here. Got a piece of gold. I'd freak if that was a piece of gold. I haven't really checked these out real good for gold yet. Still could be some gold in here. I haven't panned it out yet, but that's all lead. I got lead up the ass. Yeah, it's definitely antique look. I got a bunch of musket balls. Oh yeah, I'll sell them all too. I don't want them. If anybody wants them, I'll sell them. I need to find the rest of them. I got some really nice round ones. Like this one's like the only one I have that's flat like that. I got some real nice round ones somewhere. I have to dig through all my stuff, clean out all my stuff. I got stuff everywhere, man. Let's see if there's anything here. Oh, this right here has got to be 100 mesh. Maybe this is maybe 100 mesh right here. This is super fine screen right here. Some crazy rocks in here. Some mica. Black tourmaline looks like. Garnet. Who knows? What's in here? Ooh, there's some more black sand in there. I gotta go through that bucket. Damn, man. I got a lot of work to do. Damn. I still got like 7 or 10 gallons of pay dirt to go through from last year. But anyways, we're still doing it. Antique look? Whoa. I would buy some of your homemade lures for my son. Yeah, man, I love fishing. I make all kinds of lures. I have found some broken arrowheads. I never found a full arrowhead. There's been everyone out here finds arrowheads all the time. Like they don't even have to look. Like they just like, oh, there's one. I never find them. I found some broken ones, but I never found a full one. Like I'm blind when it comes to arrowheads. My brother, my ex-brother-in-law, he found like hundreds of them. He's got like boxes full of them. I'm like, damn, I never even found one. Yeah, hit me up. I got all kinds of fishing lures if you want to buy some. I got a whole bunch. I can make any lure you want. Spinner bait, crankbait, chatterbait, whatever. I got all the molds. I got jig heads, football jigs, regular jigs, spinner baits. What else? It's probably about it. I got plastic molds too. I got plastic worms and all that crap. I got boxes full of plastic worms. Boxes and boxes of plastic worms. I haven't been fishing much these days. Mostly gold. You guys can send me an email if you want to get any of that stuff. My email's in my description or whatever. Alright, let's see if we can find any more gold. Let's screen some of this more down. Let's try to get some more. Oh, let's see. I better take you over here. So you guys don't think I'm cheating. I'm not cheating. Let's see. This is my bucket. Yeah, it's still frozen at the bottom. It's crazy. Look at this. Old nail or something. Old, could be a piece of a fence or something. Still frozen at the bottom. All the good stuff's gonna be at the bottom. Let's see. Still not at the bottom. Man, I wish it was melted. I didn't put it in front of my heater for a while. Let's see. Let's see if I don't have to go in the, I don't have to go in the friggin' bathtub again. Let's see if I can just do it out here. I got another bucket with water in it. Use this bad. Good enough. It's heavy. I'll put you on the tripod again. Easy. I have a lot of room to work with right here. Not much room. It's so cold. Normally I got hoses and all kinds of stuff. Alright, let's try it. I appreciate everybody coming. Make sure you hit the like button and all that happy crap. And I got sinus problems. I'm not snorting anything. Well, I almost lost you guys. Dude, man, I can't get rid of the sniffles. I'm not snorting anything, I promise. Need another napkin or Kleenex or whatever. Whoa. All right, let's see what we got. Time is it 12. Let's see, can you guys hear? Yeah, you can hear. Everybody left. I guess I got kicked off or something. Man, it's freezing in here. I don't know what the temperature is in my garage, but it's really cold. I need a damn Kleenex, I know that much. Let me see if I can find a tissue, because this is driving me insane. Here, I'll use this for tissue. There we go. Sorry about that. I need to clean my sinuses. They're all jacked. That's better. Now I can actually breathe without having to sniffle. Whoa, look at all that lead. Again. Well, I'm really taking it out. Well, I took some of it out, but I'm getting like crap loads of black sand again. You can see all the blondes and all the blacks now again. Try to get rid of this black or blonde first. Tap it in, little tappy. Tap, tap, pepperoo. Look how dense this black sand is. See that lead sitting on top? That black sand is about 1/4 of an inch tall. And that lead sitting right on top. See if I can shake it down. See? Lead's gone. That's how dense that black sand is. Super dense. I don't know what the hell this stuff's made of, but I need a shaker. I need a shaker dredge. Anybody got an idea for a shaker dredge? My dredge fills up with black sand so fast. I know I'm losing a lot of gold. I need some sort of shaker edge, or need some shaker action to get that gold down. I'm thinking about putting one of those vibrator, shaker, whatever on my dredge that they use for those shaker tables. Anybody done that before? Pretty sure I'm gonna do that. Call it the shaker dredge or vibrator dredge, vibratory dredge or something like that. It definitely needs one. There's so much black sand. I mean, this is only like, what, a couple teaspoons? Imagine a 4-inch run at full speed. my riffles pack up real fast. No telling how much gold I'm losing. There's been a lot of mining out here. These crush ore and everything. So not only are you dealing with regular black sand, you're dealing with all the old miner tailings too. So it's like triple the black sand. Actually, probably 100 times. It's definitely not virgin ground, that's for sure. Freaking lead. I'm so sick of seeing lead. I think I'm gonna start a lead business. Ooh, there's a new wiry one. Look at that sucker right there. It's definitely a new one. Right there. Where's my finger? That's definitely a new wiry one. Sometimes I find them with mercury on them. they got mercury attached to them, or some sort of gray, metallic gray stuff. I'm pretty sure it's mercury. I don't think gold has lead attached to it. At least, never heard of that. Maybe you guys have. It's definitely a new one. Man, there's so much freaking black sand. I'm sick of black sand. Anybody got a better idea? I mean, I've been running through my sluice. I just too cold to do that right now. I'm sick. Too cold to run it through my sluice right now. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I got too much to run. Like, I've got like 10 more gallons or something. 2 5-gallon buckets or a bucket and a half to run. There's no way I'm panning all of this stuff. I gotta run it through my sluice for sure. You see all that gold back there? I'm just messing around with you guys right now. We're just having fun panning. Alabama. Gold is from Alabama. Let's see them. Let me see if I read your messages. Let's see. Why is gold always have that sand? Because most of the time, the gold comes from quartz. Like, let me see if I can find a piece of ore. Or what would look like ore. Yeah, I got a bunch of it outside in buckets, but like the smaller pieces. Most of the gold comes from stuff that looks like this. Most of the gold comes from stuff like this. Quartz. This black stuff. There's some mica. That's probably... See that black stuff in there? It gets all grinded down to nothing. There's some tourmaline in there because it'd be black tourmaline. The white stuff, that's like the blonde sand, quartz. And the gold's trapped inside the quartz with the gold, or yeah, with the black heavy minerals. So what you end up with was blonde sand and black sand. That's pretty much how you get all that crap. But it's nature beats it to death when they have the violent floods and all that. Or the thermal heating and cooling or whatever. That's how that happens. Allergic to gold. Definitely not allergic to gold. That's what happened. Yep, my nose is cold. It's like 14 degrees outside right now. It's probably about 20 something in my garage. I don't have any heaters in here. Let's see. Got what you need. I got pay dirt. I sell some pay dirt. I've been selling some. Let's see. Pan out yourself. Northern California, plenty of pay. I used to live in California, but I never looked for gold because I didn't know nothing about it yet. Dump that all in my skillet on the stove and dry it out. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Always with that black sand. Explain that. Don't waste the time. Host rock. They got the little sluice at work. Yeah, I got little sluices. It's just too cold right now. Metal one. I do have a metal pan. Whoa, man, I'm reading a lot. You guys type a lot. Gold is from Alabama and creeks and rivers. What else? Yeah, I sell pay dirt. I got some on eBay right now. I only sell a little bit so far. I sold half gram and a gram. I normally sell it half and 1 gram. I was throwing some other stuff like garnets and all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of good spots in Alabama. Really good spots. Man, I wish I had a rock crusher. I'd be crushing all those rocks for sure. I don't have a rock crusher. I'm not doing it by hand either. 20 inches of snow. Where? 20 inches of snow. That's crazy. I would get my snuffer bottle and dump it out, but I'm not going to. I have to weigh it all up. We'll do that on another video. I did a whole crap load the other day. Yesterday or day before. Plus, I want to run this bucket through my sluice because this is going to take... You saw what I did so far. What I do, like 10 tablespoons? I can run this stuff through my sluice in about 20 minutes. I did about 10 of these scoops. Maybe 20. It's still frozen, look. Solid, dude. Rock solid at the bottom. Look. It's solid frozen still. Look. It's frozen. I'm just gonna have to deal with this tomorrow. Look at, there's still pay down at the bottom. This is frozen. A lot of that bluish looking stuff is from my aquarium, so don't get confused. I emptied out my aquarium. But there's garnets and stuff in here. There's definitely gold in there, I'm sure. I could try to show you guys some big stuff I found yesterday. I don't know if I got any more pickers in there. I think I probably got them all. We can see if there's a picker in there. Let's see. I think I got them all out of here. We can try and see. Man, there's so much black sand in here. I'll never find them though. Let's see. I think I got them all. Man, look at that freaking. Yeah. Let's see if there's any big gold left. I think I got most of the pickers out of here. A big old, oh shit, I did it. There we go. Well, they're not pickers, but chunky ones. Look at them chunky ones. There could be some pickers in here. Let me see. I'll have to tap it. I gotta put you on the tripod. Yeah, almost lost you again. Hold up. Oh, dude. I hate this stupid freaking tripod, man. This phone totally wants to go swimming. This tripod's a piece of crap. Stay. Stay. Don't be bad. Stay. All right, let's do this. Let's see if there's any chunky ones in here. There's some chunkies up there, but there should be some pickers in here. There's so much black sand in here. It weighs about 10 pounds. Any pickers? I mean, there's some chunky ones in here. I don't know if I got all the pickers out here or not. I'm gonna have to clean this out better, but there's some chunky ones in here. Here's one. No pickers though. There's like an inch of black sand in here, so. Not real sure what's down here. Just a big old piece of lead. Oh well. I'm gonna do a snuffer dump anyways on my next video. I'll show you guys how much gold I got so far. There we go, there's some chunky stuff. Bunch of chunkies in this pan. This stuff's screened down to, or that stuff's not screened down at all, actually. Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys like and subscribe so you guys can see more videos. I can't really read the messages at the moment. Hell yeah, San Francisco's got gold. Of course they do. Oh man, I got way... Yeah, I know I got way too much material. I gotta run it through my sluice, man. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I appreciate you guys coming. I'll be back on here tomorrow. We'll continue all this so I can clean it up and run it through the sluice. Get rid of all this black sand, lead. We'll clean it up a lot better. I got a snuffer bottle I need to dump. It's got a whole crap load of gold in it. Nuggets and pickers. I got to defrost all my pay dirt too. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.